This is a tutorial for the teachers who are teaching the ISTE standard session at the Student Tech Bootcamp. For this session, one of the first things that you're going to ask the students to do is to discuss this question: what does it mean to be a 21st century learner? And as they're thinking about that and getting ready to give you their response to that, tell them that you want their response in a very short phrase or one word, what it means. And then you'll go to Wordle, which I will have linked here, or you can go to wordle.net and you'll input their answers. If you're unfamiliar with Wordle, it is a mash of words. The more you put the same word in, the larger that word becomes. You can kind of tweak it, move it around a little bit, and change colors. I won't have you do so much with that today. But the goal of this exercise is that when you're done with it, you're going to either paste it into a Word doc or a Google Doc to share with me so that I can collect all of those by the end of the day. You don't have to create an account on Wordle. You simply have to go here to where it says Create and click on that. As the students start giving you their answers, if they're one-word answers, for instance, the word communicate, if you hear that, and you probably better spell it right, if you hear a student say that, and let's say that you hear students say that several times. So I'm going to highlight that, and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to paste it several other times in here so that that word will show up larger when I show you this example. Let's say that somebody says to them it means to collaborate. But then let's say they give you a short phrase. For instance, tech savvy. What you'll want to do is if they give you short phrases is to put hyphens in between each word that they say. Own their learning, for example, would look like this. And that's enough, I think, to generate a Wordle. Click on the word go and watch it generate your Wordle. You'll probably have to run JavaScript the first time. That's okay. Don't worry about it. It won't take that long. So as you can see, because you input the word communicate more than the other words, it's showing up differently. Don't worry about changing the font, the color, the layout. But what you might want to do is you might want to scroll down to the bottom of the page to randomize so that it looks a little different. And you can hit that as many times as you want, and it will automatically change the font, the color, and everything for you. Now, the last part of what you need to do with that then is to screen capture it. Scroll back down there a little bit. In your Start menu, you have a snipping tool. And this is really good to use. If you don't already know this tool, hopefully you'll learn it today because for your students as well, this comes in handy. So you're just going to click on the upper corner of it and then drag over the part that you want to snip. And since I have all of it there, that's really all I want to snip. Now I can save this. You can save it for me, send it to me later, or you can simply go to the top. I'm going to drag it down here a little bit so it's in my screen, and go to Edit, Copy, and then you can paste it either in a Word doc or a Google Doc. At the end of the day, at the end of the session, whenever you get time, I'd like to collect all of these because I'd like to use these student responses moving forward. And that's how you do Wordle. If you have any further questions on how to use Wordle or anything about Wordle, please let me know and I'd be glad to help you.